industry is one of the areas that is rapidly growing in Ghana because the demand for locally manufactured products keeps growing up. And that is why we are not surprised about a woman's journey to come back to Ghana to start her company by producing organic cosmetics using our locally made raw materials. I am going to engage Madam Enam Agbe. She had worked in the US for 12 years in the cosmetic space with different companies before coming back to Ghana to start her own. We are going to understand her business, the prospect, and possibly you may also be inspired to start something around that. So join me on Study 360 as I engage her in this conversation about the cosmetic industry here in Ghana. So, Madam Enam Agbe, I welcome you to Society 360. So, yes, when we heard about your products and your journey into the cosmetic space, we were excited to share your story. Take me through your journey into establishing Enam Cosmetics.
Thank you very much. My name is Enam. I'm the founder of Enam Cosmetics. I'm a cosmetic scientist. Prior to starting Enam Cosmetics, I worked for about 12 years in the cosmetics industry in the US with companies such as Johnson & Johnson, Colgate, Palmolive, and Palmer's. I decided to relocate back to Ghana to set up Enam Cosmetics to make natural, organic skincare and hair care products that are very suitable for our skin. So the African skin is very unique and our hair textures are also very unique. So that's one of the things that inspired me to start Enam Cosmetics.
Okay, I'm curious to know, a lot of us here in Ghana, we are trying every means to find our feet in the greener pastures around the US, the UK, Europe, wherever we find ourselves, aside from Ghana or even Africa. But you decided to come back to Ghana to do this. A lot of us prefer foreign products. But this package I'm seeing here, Charlie, can you take me through the journey on why you decided to leave companies such as Johnson & Johnson to come back to Ghana to start this?
Yeah, so so I was born, first of all, I was born and raised in Ghana. I did my first degree in Ghana at KNUST, and it was after that I moved to the US to do my master's in cosmetic science and then work in the cosmetics industry in the US. So all along, my plan was to go and study and come back and set up a cosmetics business in Ghana to utilize that knowledge that I gained. So that was the goal. And so after gaining all that experience in Johnson & Johnson and Palmer's and in Colgate Palmolive, I felt that was the right time to come back and use that knowledge to set up a cosmetics business here in Ghana.
Okay. You have been doing Enam Cosmetics in the last 3 years. Can you tell us, your journey through Enam Cosmetics? How you started, the challenges, or like any positive thing about starting the journey? I know starting business in Ghana is not an easy thing at all.
Right. Yeah. So I'll say it's been a rewarding experience. I'm personally passionate about making cosmetic products. And I've had a lot of support from family, from friends, from my network. So even though there are challenges in working in Ghana, such as lack of capital and all of that, but I've enjoyed a lot of support from my network in building this business, and coupled with the passion that I have to make the cosmetics industry in Ghana a better one, that has brought me this far.
Okay, so can you take us through? I can see some products over here. Can you take us through some of the products and the locally materials that we usually use to make them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have about 12 skincare products, and then we also have about 7 skincare products. These are some of the products. We use a lot of shea butter in our product. Shea butter is very rich in nutrients and vitamins such as vitamins A and E. We use moringa oil, we use baobab seed oil that we get from the north, we use coconut oil, and a lot of other local ingredients to make these products.
Okay.
So this is our hair shampoo.
Okay.
So yes, so it's good for detangling our natural hair texture as you wash and deeply cleanses it. And as you can see, this is pure shea oil.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Sorry. So nice.
Yeah. Then we also have shower gels. So this is a sulfate-free natural shower gel. And this is a shower gel based on the African black soap. And we've also infused it with carrot oil.
Oh, okay.
Then we have our hand lotion, which also has shea butter and coconut oil, as well as some vitamins. It has vitamins A and vitamin B3. And this one here is our face cleanser. It's a gentle sulfate-free face cleanser, which helps to clear oils and dirt from the skin. So it's specially suited for people with oily or acne prone skin types.
Okay, so now is it worth it? Coming back to start this, is it worth it? Do you think it's something you are proud of doing? I know, of course, you should be proud of doing it as long as you have decided to come back and invest in this. But is it worth it?
Yes. So it's been very rewarding. I get a lot of compliments on my product, or especially the packaging. These are beautiful. High quality packaging. One of the things that deters a lot of people from buying made in Ghana products sometimes is the packaging or the way it's presented. And so this has really been worth it. I getting a lot of compliments about the packaging, about the quality of the product when people use it. They see that it's comparable with any foreign products that they can get. Yes.
Okay, so we are coming to talk about the prospect of the cosmetic industry in Ghana. I know you are in this space already, and it doesn't mean that others may not be interested, or others may not come in as well. You've been an expert and the owner of a cosmetic brand like Enam Cosmetics. Can you talk about the business aspect of it, the prospects, the profitability, and all that? Somebody may be inspired, maybe abroad or here in Ghana to also either partner with you or start something similar.
Right. I see a lot of prospects. We have a lot of foreign brands, which may all not be very good for our skin and our hair textures. So the more people get into this business and make products, we can replace some of these foreign brands with good products that are well suited for our skin and our hair. And also, there are lots of opportunities to export to other African countries and even in Europe. There are Africans everywhere. And there are people who are very interested in African products because of the authenticity, because we have a lot of natural ingredients here which are very good for the skin and the hair. And so with the introduction of the AFTCA, which allows us to export to other African countries duty free. These are opportunities for us to make products here and then take it to other countries. So the opportunities are there. Recently, I attended a trade fair in Egypt, the intra-African trade fair, and there were buyers from Canada, from Europe, and they were looking for shea butter. They were looking for black soap. These are products that especially the African diaspora who live in Canada, in the US, in Europe, in UK are looking for. They still miss their Ghanaian product. So once we are able to produce this product, package them very well and nicely, we'll be able to export. So the market has a lot of potential.
Okay, so have you been exporting some of your products?
Yes, so far I export to the US. I sell some of the products on Amazon.com in the US. So I export the product to the Amazon warehouse, and they do the selling and the distribution.
Okay, isn't that beautiful? She came all the way from the US, started this company. Now she's exporting to the US, and I'm sure other African countries are also like.
Yes, so we are working to get some contacts in other African countries. So hopefully very soon we're in contact with the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. They even have a trade hub in some countries. For example, in Kenya, GEPA has a trade hub where they have like a shop to showcase Ghanaian products. So that's also an opportunity that I'm looking into to export some of my products to.
Okay. You mentioned the AFCTA, right?
Yes.
How easy is it for young entrepreneurs or startups like your own to benefit from that initiative? Because a lot of people hear about it, but they do not even understand how it works. They don't know how to even go about it in the first place. You have experienced their services before. You have benefited from the initiative before. Are you able to talk about some of the things people stand to gain and how they are even supposed to go about it?
So it's a process. The first thing that you need to do is to register with them. They have a secretariat in the at Rich, in the Ghana Trade House building. So you register with them, you fill the forms, and then they will take you through the process. The products that you can export under the AFTCA need to have a certain minimum quantity of local ingredients.
Okay.
So there are rules and regulations. Once you register with them, they will be able to take you through all of those processes.
Okay. Does the registration come like with a fee?
No.
It's free?
Yes. The registration with the AFTCA Secretariat is at no cost.
It's at no cost.
Right.
But I'm sure you need to have your business registered in Ghana before you do that.
Yes. Okay. You definitely need to have your product registered. They need your company registered. First of all, you need to have your products registered with the FDA if it's a food or a cosmetic or a drug, and then you can take it from there.
Okay. I think I'm going to steal a lot of ideas from you, but forgive me, because one of the things that scare a lot of us in the food and cosmetic industry has to do with getting our product registered with the FDA or other agencies that are supposed to certify the product before it hits the Ghanaian market because of the fear of the bureaucratic processes or even ending up with Goro Boys. Your own experience, can you tell us how it worked for you in terms of registering your product with the FDA or getting it certified by the FDA?
So I think that we need to be bold and confident to approach these regulatory bodies. Look for their office and go there directly, talk to someone. They always have people. Sometimes we've heard so many stories that, oh, it's difficult, or it takes too long. And so we tend to pass through other people, which may not even be faster than going directly to these companies. So I would say we should be bold, confident, approach them. It's mainly filling of forms. If you don't understand anything, if there are any of the requirements that you don't understand, they're always willing and helpful to take you through it's step by step. Oh, this is what you need, and this is how you can get it, and this is what you need to provide us. So they would be willing to sit you down and take you through step by step. Of course, sometimes it takes longer than we anticipate. As entrepreneurs, we are always looking for things quickly. Sometimes it might take a few months, but going through the proper channels will ensure that you get your products registered.
Okay. The opportunities available for startup companies in Ghana, for example, training, startup capital support, or any form of support. Have you had any kind of support like that, aside from using your own money to invest in this business?
So that's one challenge. So far, I have not had any such support. Um, there are grant opportunities out there, but sometimes the requirements are not the best for startups.
Yeah.
Some of the requirements might be for you to have 10 employees or
I mean the age.
right. Yes. A lot of these opportunities would say maybe women up to the age of 35. So if you're above 35, then you're cut off. Or you should have this number of employees, or you should be making this amount of money every year. So sometimes for startups, it's very challenging, but once you keep applying or keep looking out, there will be more opportunities. Some of the NGOs also have such opportunities, which might not be so restrictive like the government agencies. So I have not given up. I'm still looking for opportunities, still applying whenever I see any such opportunities.
Yeah. Okay. My last question, or last but one question, is a sensitive one. I know a lot of entrepreneurs don't like answering it. You can choose to answer it or not. How much did you even start Enam Cosmetic with, and how much are you at now?
So I can't put a figure to it because I started gradually.
Yeah.
Even before I relocated, I had started
okay.
product development, formulating my products, buying some equipment, little by little, and shipping them down. So I really can't put a figure to it, but it has been mostly been my resources, doing it a little bit at a time.
I understand. So it means that you don't really, if you want to start something, you do not really need to wait to have that bigger amount. Because you can start gradually. I think I like that.
Yes.
Gradually buying the equipment you need. As long as you have the idea and you know what you want, you will do it.
Yes.
Okay. Any other thing to tell us about Enam Cosmetics?
So I would say that our products are very high quality. We put in a lot of effort to make sure the products are very safe for our consumers, that they are of the best quality. We look for the best quality ingredients to make these products, and we put a lot of care and attention into formulating the product so that they are very suitable for our skin types. Sometimes you use some of these products coming from outside, and then it damages your skin or it damages your hair, and you're now looking for solutions. So we take the time to formulate products that are healthy, that are safe, that are very effective for our skin type and for our hair types.
Okay. Looking at these beautiful packages over here, in case somebody wants to sell some, maybe a retail shop or just a local cosmetic shop.
So we are on social media. You can reach out to us, Instagram, Facebook, X, Snapchat, TikTok, at Enam Cosmetics everywhere. Enam Cosmetics. You can reach out to us, send us a message, and we can get you started. Or you can also call or send us a WhatsApp on 055 372 2602, and we'll be happy. We have discounts for our retailers, And so we'll be happy to get you on board as a retailer. Or if you want to purchase products for yourself to use, you can also get in touch with us on social media platforms, or call us or send us a WhatsApp message.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Enam. The cosmetic expert, as she said earlier, she worked in the US for over 12 years before deciding to come back to her motherland to start a business. She even has employees, creating indirect employment outside her community. I mean, outside Ashali Butchers, as she gets the raw materials from the north and
Yeah.
other parts of Ghana.
Right.
I'm actually one of her suppliers. I sell coconut oil. So thank you for watching, and we hope you're inspired as usual. If you want to start something, this video should serve as a motivation for you. Thank you for watching, and it's a bye.